What do you think about competition? Sort of there's been a lot of Olympics bring this out. There's been a lot of big upsets at the Olympics. There's something where people find something in them. I mean, judo is a different sport than grappling.
In judo, there's much more room for upset because a mistake in judo will have ramifications that will be felt within half a second. Like if you take the wrong grip in judo, you can be thrown in half a second, and there's no recovery. If your two shoulders hit the mat with momentum, it's over. It's done. In jiu-jitsu, you could, especially in ADCC where there's no points in the first 5 minutes, you could get taken down and mounted by your opponent and still win. Like you can recover from a bad start. In judo, boxing, kickboxing, MMA, you get hit, there's no recovery time. You just get swarmed on. And jiu-jitsu is a much more forgiving sport where you can make a series of blunders and then just recover from them. You make a series of blunders in boxing, you're unconscious.
So that there's the blunder case, but there's also been just people where it's their day. I mean, again, maybe it's romanticizing the notion, but there's been some epic performances in Olympic wrestling, in Olympic judo. As an example, Satoshi Ishii, he had a 2008 performance. We talked about the All Japan and all that kind of stuff, but the Olympics, he destroyed everybody on this path to the Olympic gold medal. And that's when Teddy Raniere was also competing. He got the bronze. So, I mean, that, and you could say he was at that time the best in the world also, but some people have a day.
But I think it would be very fair to say he was the best in the world. Think about the people he beat to win 3 All Japan championships. Like he beat Kosei Inoue, he beat Keiji Suzuki. They were Olympic champions. Like he was already.
So you don't believe in free will?
No, I don't believe that a person can walk on stage and be better than what they are supposed to be. You have a skill level. It's set in stone. This is your skill level. You don't just go on stage and suddenly your skill level gets here. What you do have is a situation where you have a skill level, okay? Another opponent has a higher skill level, but he runs into confidence issues so that he only uses a small percentage of his actual skills. And then he will fall below someone who is technically lower on the skill scale than he is. That can happen. But you can't just magically acquire skills.
Yeah, but by all of us are able to fall in confidence.
Yes. So the question becomes, who manages that fall best? And that can create upsets. Absolutely.
So you don't think Gordon could have fallen in confidence against a former teammate when the pressure is so high?
There was just no basis for a fall to occur.
You said he doesn't have confidence issues. What do you attribute that to?
That's because he never loses in the gym. There's nothing there's no experience that he's had that would make him say, I shouldn't be this confident.
So it's the physical, it's like we talked about mental preparation.
Don't get me wrong. If Gordon lost 20 matches in a row, of course his confidence would drop because experience is now, there's going to be a psychological dissonance between his experience, his recent experience, and what he believes. Okay, if you believe you're the best in the world, you just lost 20 matches, at some point reality is going to break in. But if you're just never losing in competition, dominating people in the gym, then there's nothing in your experience that would shake your confidence.